What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Nathan Drake. He is currently in the item shop. He is an epic outfit. He is part of the Uncharted set. He does have two selectable styles. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Nathan Drake. Now Nathan Drake himself is from the Uncharted games that you do get over on PlayStation. Now with this skin is actually something very unique. He does have two selectable styles which is completely different. Now you do have the Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4 and you also have Nathan Drake from the new movie Uncharted. Now he is a familiar face. He's basically the actor who actually plays Spider-Man, and then you do have the infamous Nathan Drake from the game. So is he a cop or a job? Ah man. Like I know a lot of people do like the Tom Holland Nathan Drake, the style. He is from the movies that just came out today. He's very clean, very cool, but they should just left him as the Uncharted from the game. Nathan Drake is at 1500 V-Bucks, so at that price tag I don't think I could recommend this skin. He doesn't come with a backlink and they're just going off the popularity of Tom Holland and the movie he is coming out of. This could have easily been a 1200 V-Bucks skin, or even like break it into two separate skins, but I mean it is pretty cool and price efficient if they do pair them up together, but I just think he's too overpriced for what you're getting. So what's my final rating for Nathan Drake? I'm gonna have to give Nathan Drake a 6 out of 10. Like I mentioned previously, the skin itself is so cool just because of the whole Gaming Legends series, but they're not even making it a Gaming Legends series. Now Nathan Drake is actually made by my favorite company, which will actually create Jack and Dexter, which I actually think he should come into Fortnite as well. The creators of that made Uncharted, so I really wish they would have made him to a Gaming Legends series, but he's not. He's just an epic outfit, and at 1500 V-Bucks, I just don't think that I could recommend you guys purchasing it. If you guys do buy the bundle, it is worth it, but as it stands right now, I just think he should be a skip. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with Nathan Drake with the movie version of him, we are going to be pairing it up with the Gold Dagger Pack. Now the Gold Dagger Pack itself does match really well, especially with the pants. You do have the dagger itself that does have that leather cover that complements the leather from the straps he does have on. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Ancient Staff. Now the Ancient Staff itself is basically just an Egyptian staff that you do have. He is a treasure hunter after all, so it makes sense he would have it. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spelunker Special. Now this harvesting tool does have two flares on both hands, which actually is very common whenever you are a treasure hunter. Then for the glide, we're going to be going with the Assault Bomber. Now the Assault Bomber itself does actually portray perfectly one of the aircrafts that the Uncharted characters actually do travel in, and it just made perfect sense to actually use it. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Mayhem. Now the Mayhem wrap does make the wrap itself, or the weapon, into a shaded version of itself. It does look very cool. The brown cosmetics actually match really well with Tom Holland's skin. Then for our next combination with the Nathan Drake with the Tom Holland edit style, we're going to be pairing it up with the Jones Field Pack. Now the Jones Field Pack is very crucial to the whole Fortnite universe. It does have that rift gun on the side of it, but the main reason why it looks really good is because it does have that simple backpack design that goes perfectly with this skin. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Flawless. Now the Flawless harvesting tool itself does have a diamond on top of it. It is very simple but effective. It is something that a treasure hunter will actually look for, and it matches really well. And then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. A very simplistic control with the wind control, but it fits really well with this combination. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Guardian Shield. Now the reason why I'm picking the Guardian Shield to go with this combination is because it matches really well. The gold aesthetics just gives it a little bit of a flair, and he is a treasure hunter, so he could actually find this whenever he's doing his expeditions. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Callsign Falcon. The Callsign Falcon itself matches really well with the brown cosmetics it does have. Then for our next combination with the Nathan Drake with the default edit style, we are going to be pairing it up with the Uplink. Now the Uplink backlink was actually obtainable during chapter 1 of season 5, but it's a very simplistic backlink that goes really well with this outfit just because it does match really well with the whole thing. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Grave Robber. Now the Grave Robber harvesting tool does have a simple design. It is a busted shovel, so it matches really well with the brown cosmetics. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Zip Ribbons. Now the Zip Ribbons itself goes really well with this whole combination just because it does have a white and black color scheme. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Salvage Chute. Now the Salvage Chute itself is just a regular parachute, and I could see Nathan Drake actually using this to actually land in the forest or rainforest if he is looking for something. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Lost Riches. Now the Lost Riches itself does have a compass on it, does have a rusted look to it. It does fit really well with this whole thing. Now for our next combination, I do think that this is the better choice of the two. We're going to be going with the Nathan Drake from the Uncharted 4 series, and we're going to be pairing it up with the Grande pack. Now the Grande pack on the bottom of it does have a treasure map, which actually does go really good with the Uncharted character, and it's something I could see him using. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the throwback axe. Now the throwback axe is a simplistic harvesting tool that was obtained for free for everybody, and it's a chapter 1 harvesting tool design. The simplistic axe itself just goes really well with the theme. And then for the control, we're going to be going with the Renegade Blaze. The Renegade Blaze does invoke the character on fire on both hands and feet, and it's very subtle but effective. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the dirigible. Now this glider itself is an old school glider or blimps that actually matches really well with the color scheme. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the X marks. Now the X marks is just a treasure map you do have as a weapon wrap, and it's similar to that of the backbling, just goes really well with the theme. Then for next combination with Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4, we're going to be pairing it up with the Ancestral Bloom. Now this harvesting tool you could obtain for free. It is basically just a treasure he did discover, matches perfectly, and you could obtain during this season's battle pass, so it just had to match perfectly. And then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the combat knife. Now the combat knife is just a regular military knife you do carry around. It is a very sweet animation it does have, but it matches really well because I could actually see him carrying something like this. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the getaway case. Now the getaway case just made sense with this skin just because he could have hidden treasures on it, so he has to have it handcuffed to his hand. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the custom flyer. Now the custom flyer, we're going to be going with the default edit style since it does have a simple design, a brown color scheme, and it goes really well with his pants. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the driftwood. Now the driftwood itself could have been a weapon he actually obtained his treasures. The gold design with the wood texture to it just matches really well and goes perfectly together. Then for our last combination with the Nathan Drake with the Uncharted 4 edit style, we're going to be pairing it up with Reina's pendant. Now Reina's pendant itself is just a pendant he does have. It could be an artifact he did discover, and the color scheme of brown or copper looks really good with the leather. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the butterfly knives. Now the butterfly knives itself does have a dueling harvesting tools. It does have the texture and brown color scheme on the handles, which goes really well with the skin. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the overlay. Now the overlay itself does show latitude and attitude whenever you're descending to the battlefield, and most of it just goes really good together just because it's something he will keep track of. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Crossfire. The Crossfire with the all leather design just matches really well because it's all the brown aesthetics. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Lotus Touch. The Lotus Touch itself is a wrap you could obtain during this season, and the simplistic copper look to it just goes really well with the skin. Now for the honorable mentions with Nathan Drake, you could pair it up with anything that does have like anything to do with treasures. Anything with a brown cosmetic or like a whitish color scheme is gonna match really good with both skins' edit styles. Now those are the 6 combinations I did find for Nathan Drake for both the movie edit style and the gaming legend series itself. So let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code in the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.